Hi everyone, and welcome to another Pro Wrestling Illustrated video editorial. My name is Jason McVeigh and I'm a contributing writer for PWI. PWI Editor-in-Chief Kevin McElvaney encouraged me to put together this editorial based on a tweet that I recently posted where I asked the question, was social media negatively impacting the way that we watch wrestling? And that tweet was kind of based on a conversation that I saw on Twitter where someone asked, well, what matches do you think are going to suck the most at WrestleMania this weekend? And this encouraged a kind of flow of replies where people said, well, I think this is going to be the worst match, and no, this is going to be the worst match because of this. And it just struck me that this was a very, very strange way to watch something that we are all supposed to be big fans of. And so I wanted to take a look at it and see, are we becoming more negative as people in general, or is social media making us more negative? Does it encourage more negative reactions towards things, even things that we enjoy? And so, I kind of looked at it and I thought, while yes, there are things that deserve our scorn and do deserve negative comments, even wrestling, there's plenty of stuff being put out there by companies that, does warrant a negative reaction. It still seems strange to me that rather than talk about things that we like, we seem to focus more on the things that we don't like. And it got me thinking, if two people were standing outside Madison Square Garden in 1981, would one of them have turned around to the other one in the queue of people outside and said, what matches do you think are going to really be terrible tonight? I thought that's probably not likely to happen. So is this a more modern thing that we now do? And how much of a role does social media play in that? And it seems to me, based on a lot of the things that I see online, there seems to be a certain portion of the wrestling fan base, and not everyone, but a certain portion who actually would prefer for a show to be terrible, because it then gives them more ammunition to go online and kind of vent all of this stuff about what they think is really bad and what's wrong with the shows and what needs fixed. And I know this exists in other fandoms as well. I know it's not unique to wrestling. Go to any fandom online, on Twitter, wherever, and you will hear negative comments about TV shows or movies or comic books or whatever it might be. But it just seems to me like social media is encouraging much more negative content and really want to get people talking in a much more negative way. And it becomes this echo chamber then where, negative comments lead to other negative comments and the whole thing can spiral out of control. And that's not to say that social media does not have its benefits. Of course it does. And I've had the pleasure of getting to know a lot of really great and intelligent and interesting people through Twitter and other social media platforms. And so, like it or not, they are here for good. But I think maybe we as wrestling fans need to look at how we're using these mediums and ask ourselves, could there be a more positive way to go about it? So once again, I've been Jason McVeigh for Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Do leave some comments. Let us know what you think. Thanks for taking the time to listen. Stay safe out there. Good luck.